Hi, my name is Keith, a technician with USA Clean for 11 years, and this is a Tennant T5 auto scrubber. Now in this video series, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to properly maintain your equipment to help minimize the cost and need of sending a service tech. Okay, so now we need to replace your vac motor. Here's how to do it. It's pretty simple. You're going to want to first remove these 6 10mm bolts, or you can use a Phillips head screwdriver to take these out. I'm going to go ahead and use my drill. Now what we can do is remove the vac motor cover here and just set that off to the side. Now that your vac motor is exposed, next what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and unplug the vac motor from the machine. Get your wires out of the way here. And then we're going to remove this ground wire. So you can either take a flathead screwdriver or you can take an 8mm socket. And then we can remove the ground wire. Next, we're going to remove the vac motor from the machine by removing these 3 10mm nuts. Now you can just take the vac motor and easily remove it from the machine. Okay, now that we've got your vac motor out of the machine, next step, we're going to cut this zip tie that is holding the vac motor exhaust muffler tube, and we're going to remove that. Now, if you need to replace this at this point in time, you can go ahead and do that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take this vac motor plate bracket off of the vac motor itself, and as you can see, there's little plungers right here that are holding it onto the vac motor. All you got to do is pull those plungers out. Now you can take your bracket and set it off to the side. Again, if it's damaged, replace it at this point in time. Now pull your plungers off the other side. And there's your vac motor. Now, what I do want to say is when you get your new vac motor, you're also going to have to get a vac motor gasket. So what you do is you take your new vac motor gasket, you peel off the back side, and you slap it right here, right on top of your vac motor with the fan side. Okay, now what you want to do with your new vac motor, go ahead and reinsert the 3 isolator plugs like we've already done here. Now, take your vac motor, turn it over on its top like this. So now what you want to do is put your bracket back on the vac motor. Now this guy only goes on one way. So line up your plugs and be careful and pull those isolator plugs through the bracket. Just like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put back on your exhaust muffler. Slide that back on and be sure you have a zip tie. Make sure you get your zip tie nice and tight, then you want to cut off the excess. And now we're ready to reinstall this into the machine. Now we can go ahead and put your vac motor back inside your machine. Now one thing I did want to mention is right here on these all-thread rods, you've got spacers. That just ensures that you cannot over-tighten the vac motor and ruin the vac motor. So make sure those are in there. So go ahead and take your vac motor and slide it back into its little pit here. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to hold it there in place, and we're going to take those 3 10mm nuts and go ahead and get those started. Okay, just like that. And now we're going to go ahead and tighten those down all the way. All right, now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and put back on your ground wire. Just like that. And now what we can do is we can kind of tuck that ground wire up in here, get it out of the way. Go ahead and plug your new vac motor in, just like that. Tuck your plug out of the way as well. Make sure everything is in place. Now what we can do is we can take your vac cover and put that back on. Now here's a real quick tip. Kind of tilt the machine forward a little bit. That just helps it get right inside the tank lift cable right here. And then you're going to take your 6 bolts, your 10mm bolts, and you're going to go ahead and get all those started. Okay, now that you got your 10mm bolts started, what you want to do is go ahead and tighten those down the rest of the way. And you're done. You just replaced your vac motor. Once again, my name is Keith. For all the parts listed in today's video, plus diagrams and how-to repair guides, be sure to click the link in the description below or visit us on the web at USACLEAN.com. Now, if you like what you watch, go ahead and click that like button and subscribe for future videos. Stay safe and thanks for watching.